Hello everyone, Kilikadovan here playing Pro Cycling Manager 2018. We are in Velta, España. We just hit the fitness peak and we are just about to move up in the general classification, the overall standings, after a great performance in the previous episode. But we need to keep it up, and with the fitness peak, maybe it is possible. Our fitness also went up because we went into a new week. Let's have a look at the final 6 stages that we will ride here. We're gonna go to stage 16, a big mountain stage, a very important mountain stage. Then the time trial. We are very worried about that long time trial. It's not going to be a good performance by us on that stage, but hopefully we can still be in a good position. Then a hilly stage, a hilly cobblestone stage, a mountain stage, and then the final stage to Madrid, where we go around in Madrid a few times. That's going to be a non-factor because that's just the show-off stage where everyone gets to share the winners and such. Let's see here. We are not amongst the favorite to win the stage. I still feel we will be able to compete a lot better than they are giving us credit for, especially now we have a +3 race day conditioning ahead of the stage. Hopefully that translates into a +3 or better once we are inside of the stage. 4th place in the overall standings, 5th place for sprint, 2nd place for mountain, and we have the U Fury. And sadly, no fitness peak for our teammates. But we were able to use Quintana on the previous stage, and that was massive. I hope we can do that today as well. Let's go leader outsider, but what the hell, team? Borders for everyone else on the team, but we have a +5 day. Our stats are amazing, almost as good as they can be. 98 fitness, it could be 100 fitness, and then they would be even better, but it's pretty close to being as good as they can be. And sadly, we don't have any help from the team at this point. Hopefully that will change towards the later half of this stage, because we're gonna need them. We are going to need them. +5 will help us a lot, but we're gonna need helpers as well. And especially excited to see Landa with +2. Maybe he would be a good help. Quintana should also be a good help if we get to take advantage of them. But it's not going to happen yet. We will need to wait and see if we will be able to get the help we need. 3 massive climbs towards the end of this stage. The first one is rather easy. It's might be a high-paced climb, but the other 3, they are really dangerous. We need to be on our toes, and we need to be very careful with using our strength. 27 kilometers left to go. We are in the second to last climb. Breakaway is strong today. Miguel Angel Lopez, Sam Oman, Fabio Aru, Esteban Chavez, Sosa Cuervo, George Bennett, Mark Soler, Tim Vellens, Hermans, Havson, Bernard. A strong group. We can see that there are people thinking about attacking here. I couldn't really see who, but I feel like I need to try and follow at least a little bit. I think that's fine. Someone is out there. That's Pinot. Pinot is a big danger, but it's good that he is riding on his own, because I don't think he will make it until the goal line like that. Maybe he will tire himself up in this climb, and we will be able to kill him in the next climb up to the goal line. You can see that Pinot is not in the breakaway any longer. Speaking about the real breakaway, they are 2 minutes ahead of us. They might be able to survive this climb, but I'm doubtful they will make it to the goal line. Landa is protecting us today. We see Quintana he's about to break. 22 people in this main group now. And Quintana, he will be lucky to make it to the top of this climb. Actually, it looks like a lot of people are tired, and that is beneficial to us. Because Landa is still strong, Landa is still protecting us. We would like to see Quintana stick with this group all the way to the top, but that will only happen if the pace is low, and it looks like it is rather low at the moment. Gegenhardt, he will actually be our teammate next season as he has signed for Movistar. Pinot is still looking strong up there. Maybe the attack didn't cost him that much. People are attacking in the breakaway, but we are not too concerned with them. Ooh, they actually pulled away up to 4 minutes now. The breakaway might be able to hold actually, since the pace in the main group was very slow in this climb. So Quintana survived. Go into the final downhill of the day. It actually looks like the breakaway will be able to take this because they are strong climbers, and if anyone got enough strength in the breakaway, they will be able to hold off with the massive lead they have. We're going to check the lead when we start the climb. And what can we do with our +5 day? We have Landa protecting us. He is still strong. He might actually get a full yellow bar, even if the yellow bar is a bit short. So now they start to climb. They have 5.5 minutes. The breakaway will take this. How much will it be when the main group enters the climb? 21 people, but a lot of people should be quite tired. We saw Quintana struggling. Probably someone else is struggling as well. Okay, we enter the climb. Still 5.5 minutes. We lose position a little bit, and I'm gonna assume that, yeah, someone is attacking. It's Pinot and Bardet going. Nibali, Pools following them. Can't really see Froome. He must be to the right of us somewhere. But there he is. No, it's Dumoulin. Where is Froome? I think it's stuck behind someone. Okay, let's go down to 80 effort. Use Landa for a little bit longer. Maybe even 75 effort. And we can use Landa for longer. He will protect us as he rides in front of us. Four kilometers left to go. Let's go up to 79 effort. That means that Landa will be working on his yellow bar still. We are hoping to break quite a lot of people now with this high pace. Should we use the energy gel? Yes, we should. Now the favorites are starting to show themselves. Landa will not last much longer. Then we need to go up to 85 effort. Thank you, Landa. You have been amazing. Daniel Martin, he is a threat to us. We need to make sure that he will not get a big gap here. Can we go a little bit faster? Let's do 89 effort. I feel like we are strong. We move past a lot of people from the breakaway. Pinot is up in front. 1 kilometer left to go. We are still strong. We are still strong. 700, 500 meters left to go. Aru wins the stage. We're gonna sprint to the goal line. We take, wow, this with a +5 day. Amazing performance. I can't see Chris Froome anywhere. 11th place for Chris Froome. This is going to be interesting. A great victory for Fabio Aru from the breakaway. We are the strongest amongst the favorites. Coming in second place on the stage. 36 seconds ahead of Pinot. Wow, that's impressive. Chris Froome, he is lucky to get the same time as Carapaz. We move up into third place, 1 second behind Rigoberto Urán, 1 minute and 46 seconds behind Chris Froome. But next up is the time trial, I think. Of course, we're gonna lose a ton of time on that one. We probably need another +5 day just in order to not lose the time that we gained today. Let's see what the team thinks. 21 EXP points, and the manager is happy as well. Oof, that was a tough stage. Very important stage. I have no idea what kind of pace we should set on a stage like this. 39.1 kilometers long time trial. We are expected to be in the top 50 from the team. +3 day, meaning our time trial skills are at 69. That is not that bad. A small climb here. 69 might be a little bit too fast. Let's do 66. No, 69 should be fine. We can go even faster uphill. Is this uphill? Yes, it is uphill. Let's do 80 for this climb. Down to 70. Let's do 70. Let's do 80 for this climb. We need to take advantage of the bigger climbs today. Our teammate Tony Martin is in 11th place for the first time check. Is the climb done? Slow down to 70. Let's do 72. Let's be frisky. We're having a +3 day. We need to be gambling a little bit because there is a downhill coming, and then our yellow bar should be healthy. Okay. I feel like we have a lot more to give than we have shown here in the first third of the stage. It will be interesting to see if we are in the top 50. We know that we're gonna lose a lot of time today. Very healthy coming to this time check, but our time is not good. Almost 2 minutes behind in 77th place. We need to speed up. 74 effort done. Let's look behind us. Is anyone close? No, not yet. I wouldn't be surprised if Froome were able to catch us on this stage, actually. I would not be surprised. Still a little bit of downhill. Our yellow bar looks very healthy. We're gonna check. Oh, everyone should have passed the first time check now, so that's fine. Second time check. Tom de Milan is in the lead for that one as well. Let's check. Chris Froome is in 11th place for the first time check. This is a climb coming up. I think let's do 85. Did we do it? The climb is not very steep. It's pretty flat stage. I think that climb, as I said, probably was 2% at most, so not very helpful for us. So second time check, 57th place now, 3 minutes and 6 seconds behind. Our yellow bar is still looking healthy. Should we try and go even faster? We need to have a look. Where is Chris Froome? He is in 8th place. Yes, he is 2 minutes and 7 seconds ahead of us. Oh, we can see Rigoberto Urán. Someone was trying to catch us. Doesn't really matter who. All we can do is focus on ourselves now. The goal is top 50. We might be able to accomplish that. We need to speed up a little bit because we are rather healthy. 80 effort here. A little bit of a hill. 1.6%. Oh, there is even more of a climb here. We don't have the energy to really push up this climb. $75 effort. Come on, you can do this. Sprint towards the goal line. The person behind us will not be able to catch us, and we are in 47th place. That means we will be in 49th place on the stage. Tom de Milan is the winner on this very tough time trial, if I say so myself. Tony Martin is the best in our team with 11th place. Chris Froome is in 12th place. Let's move down a little bit here. We are in 51st. Oh, we get the same time as a few other people. 3 minutes and 56 seconds behind. So now Michael Matthews managed to beat us. 13 seconds behind Michael Matthews. That's a tough one. Okay, now, will we still be in the top 5? 5th place. Nice. Chris Froome now got 2 minutes and 45 seconds on Pinot. Richie Porte is in 3rd place. Rigoberto Urán in 4th. And we have 5th place. And the winner of this stage, Tom de Milan, is in 6th place. Nairo Quintana is in 16th place. It was... well, we know that we will be in good form on the coming stages. If we keep getting +3 days, and maybe even +4 or +5 on a mountain stage, we might be able to get into the top 3 again. We know that we can do it if we have a good day. And what will we get here? This is +5 day again. Ooh, this is a hilly stage, but we can see the finish. Decent climb, and then downhill towards the goal line. We would like to make something happen in that climb, and then just stay away from everyone in the downhill. We did have an objective. They want us to be top 15 today. We can do that unless there is a very big breakaway, because this is also a stage where the breakaway might be able to stay away. They might have a massive gap, and then it will be difficult to catch them, which is, I guess is fine with us. We just need to worry about the main contenders, and we want to battle them in that climb. We want to battle them and recover a little bit in the downhill and just go hard towards the goal line. We can ride as fast as we can in that downhill, I guess. Oof. +5 day, 98 fitness, massive stats once again. I hope we can do this. Tough stage for our team. Quintana fell early. Landa and Izagirre are behind. Valverde is helping me at the moment, and he is the only help I have. 60 people here in the main group. We are about to enter the climb. The breakaway is a minute ahead of us, so they will not be able to hold today. We want to move up here with 85 effort. See if we can use Valverde for a little bit as we set the pace. Valverde is struggling. Valverde will not be able to help us. Let's tell him to do his own thing. So we are pacing. We don't want anyone to attack. We want to be in control. More than 5 kilometers left to the top of this climb. So 85 effort is fine for now, but we want to speed up soon enough. Ion Izagirre is the last one in the breakaway. Gesink is also out there, but he is not going to last for long. I don't think Ion Izagirre will last for long either. We are riding fast, we are riding strong. When will we make our move? It's a little bit too soon. We are actually a group formed, Woods, Wellens and us. Let's move up to 89 effort, make sure that others will need to fight very hard if they want to catch us. 1 kilometer left to go in the climb. We are creating a gap to the others. Let's attack so that we come in with high pace. Now it's downhill. That should benefit us. 12 and a half kilometers left to go. That's a long. This could be a mistake, but if we want to be a champion, we need to take risks, and this is a massive risk. But it might be one that will pay off. We have more than a minute on the other favorites, with Wellens and Izagirre chasing us 35 seconds behind. 7.5 kilometers left to go. The downhill is not as easy anymore. It's still downhill, but it's not as much of a downhill as previous. We are still holding. We are looking very strong. I'm gonna go with 92 effort for now. Let's do 95 effort. Really push ourselves. 3.5 kilometers left to go. We're gonna win the stage. We are healthy. We are strong. Let's start a sprint. That might have been a little bit too soon, actually. No, it's perfect. A perfect victory. We're gonna get more than a minute on the other favorites today. Let's see, actually 1 minute and 26 seconds. Wow. A fantastic performance. Absolutely amazing. How we could just crush the opposition in that climb and take advantage of the downhill finish. Our other teammates did not have a good day, but it doesn't matter because we win our first Grand Tour stage. And we are now second place. La Vuelta Cyclist a España, second place after 18 stages. We are also second place for the sprint jersey, and we have the mountain jersey on our backs. And the youth jersey is secured now as we are 7 minutes ahead of Ben O'Connor. Can you believe that we are in second place all of a sudden? 39 points. I thought we would get some bonus XP for some great accomplishment, but we didn't get that. It should be the sprint jersey. Yes, we are. Green jersey. +2 day today, which is totally fine. We have a cobblestone hilly stage. The first cobblestone section is here in the middle. It's an uphill cobblestone, and then we have uphill cobblestone towards the goal line as well. Not all the way to the goal line, but very close to it. That's going to be a big struggle for us. Our cobblestone skill is 57 plus 3. Plus 3, so we have 60 in cobblestone today. Will that be enough for us to survive the cobblestone portions? It will not be easy, so we are not going for a stage victory today. We are going for a do not lose time stage. Amador looks like our main helper today. We are moving in towards the first cobblestone section, and I thought it would be interesting to see what will happen here. Our main concern would be a fall. Worst possible outcome would be needing to abandon the race. But with a little bit of luck, we will survive. Let's do 85 effort, maintain position. Oh, it's just a dirt road. That's fine. I thought it would be a cobblestone. Oh, it was counted as a cobble section. It was just portrayed as a dirt road. So we survived the first part. It was very easy for us, as we are amazing at riding cobblestones. Hopefully it will be the same for the one close to the goal line as well. 13 kilometers left to go. People had to withdraw from the race just now. Tough to see that happens. Tough to see that happen. Quintana actually dropped on the climb. Very surprised about that. Valverde is still looking strong. He's getting water at the moment. Group is growing to 70 riders. People are trying to attack. It's Nibali, Yates, Jungles. We can't really be bothered with that. Feel like we need to just focus on ourselves here. When should we use the energy gel? Let's wait a little. Let's do it now. Just ahead of the 5 kilometer sign. 89 effort. Move up into a better position as we go into the cobblestone section very soon. Michael Matthews is up there as well today. That is always a concern for us. Okay, cobblestone, survive, hold out, and then when the cobblestone is done, just gonna sprint. Albacini is the winner today. Sprint. Okay. We survived the stage. That was the most important part. Michael Matthews is in 8th place. That is not what we like to see. We take 15th place. Strong performance from the breakaway. We are still in 2nd place. everything stay the same. That is good for us. Stage 20, the final important stage, because we will see mountains today. +4 day, nice. +4 on Valverde as well. We're gonna waste Quintana early on here. Landa also have a decent day. Protect Landa, protect Valverde. That's totally fine. What else did the team say? No objective for today. I thought they would tell us to be top 15 or something. Important thing today. Mountain jersey, of course. That will be important. Tactics. Go fast up this climb. Towards the end of the climb, I guess. See if we could create a gap that we can keep during the flat part. And then just dominate in the downhill. That would be a dream scenario. If we are together with other people, we can attack late on the flat to get maybe a short break from the other, a short distance to the others that we can abuse in the downhill. +4 day means that we can go hard, take gambles, and hopefully still be fine. Will be interesting to see what kind of breakaway there will be today, but lately there have been a ton of very strong riders in the breakaway. I need to keep an eye, because I think Maas went into the breakaway. That's 32 people in the breakaway. 34, 40 people trying to get into a breakaway today. I think Maas is the one that is a danger to the mountain jersey. Sosa as well. Sosa even more. Well, I guess we need to pay attention to mountain points today. 49 people in a breakaway. We told Landa go fast. Woods, is Woods in the breakaway as well. Well, Landa is going fast all the way to the top. Not enough to catch the breakaway. Sadly, we need him to calm down now. Someone needs to get water. It's going to be Valverde. 48 people in the breakaway now. 52 people chasing. The breakaway needs to win this. I can't imagine anything else. And Michael Woods looks very likely to win the mountain jersey. I didn't pay attention to who won the mountain points. There were just too many things going on. Now we are chasing again. Landa is going with 80 effort up this climb. The climb is not very difficult. We are able to catch a few people. They fell. There have been a lot of falls today. Some people have been forced to withdraw. We are mountain points. Woods is now with 42 points, 6 points behind us. I feel like this chase we are doing with Landa is important. Not sure if that is actually the case, but they're gonna extend the lead again. At least we're making sure that this is not a 15-minute gap or something like that, because 15 minutes with that many people, that would be dangerous. So we are using Landa to make sure that we are at least close to them. We need someone to get water here. Let's have Gorka do that. 27 kilometers left to go. We are 8 kilometers away from the top of this climb. It's going to be a breakaway victory today because they have 9 minutes. Stetina got 9 minutes on us. Now it is Kanget. Oh, there are probably a lot of people ahead of them. Never mind Stetina, he's not up in front. Probably a lot stronger people like Sosa, Woods and such are still up in front of them. We have Landa protecting us. "29 people in this group." I feel like we need to up the pace. Use the Landa here for a bit. Maybe we should have told Valverde to protect us instead. But never mind, we're gonna just use Landa for as long as he lasts. Maybe even tell Valverde to do it now. Can you? Yeah! Good job, that went super fast, Valverde. People from the breakaway are dropping off, but the top people in the breakaway are still way ahead of us. Ooh, we can see a big group of riders up in front. We are alone now. Valverde have dropped. That's Simon Yates. He is not strong enough today. Are we using too much energy? Yeah, we probably need to go down to 75. We are able to find one big group, but there are more big groups in the breakaway ahead of us. Looks like Pinot went up to show himself. Nibali is showing himself. That's fine with us. It's totally fine with us. 18 kilometers left to go. Still 19 people in this group. Gegenhardt is pulling us. He is very tired. Let's have a look when we are close to the downhill. I'm gonna up my effort to 95. And now I'm gonna attack now. Move up in front, attack. Gegenhardt should be tired, so he shouldn't be able to follow. Did I surprise everyone else? Not sure. We need to... I attacked too soon. We are not going to make it until the downhill. Almost find Nibali. Okay, downhill, 11.5 kilometers left to go. We would like to find the wheel of Nibali. We have a few seconds on the other favorites. We are not going to find Nibali here. Tim Wellens wins the stage. Kelderman, Michael Woods. Use the energy jelly. Might be a little bit too late for that, but gonna do it anyway. Can we find Nibali's wheel? That's good. Nibali is actually tired, so we move past Nibali. 2.5 kilometers left to go. When can we start the sprint? Please, 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 please let us start the sprint. Please let us sprint. There we go, 1 kilometer left to go. We start the sprint. Can we catch any other people? Yes, we can. Nibali is able to follow us. We're gonna get a gap on the other favorites, meaning we secure second place, 13th on the stage. Pinot is actually close behind us. He also did well in the downhill. Amazing performance by Tim Wellens. The biggest concern we have is the mountain jersey now. So second place, we are 14 seconds ahead of Pinot. Only 1 minute and 53 seconds behind Chris Froome. Sprint jersey. I was hoping maybe we would be able to get a little bit closer, but we didn't catch enough people in the breakaway. This could have been a good stage for maybe even passing Chris Froome if we had been able to limit the breakaway more than we did. But ooh, that's a lot of points for Michael Woods. We failed to win the mountain jersey. The only jersey we get away with is the youth jersey, and then second place for everything else. But there is still one more stage to go, so let's get into that right away. Stage 21 of the Vuelta. The goal today is to stay on our bike. Do not fall, do not crash, do not abandon the race. Normally we should be able to do it, but you just never know. But, I'm not gonna worry about it until it happens, I guess. Uh, the sprint should be interesting. We are going to Madrid, and then we're gonna go around in Madrid for a little bit as well. A short stage, less than 100 kilometers. We would need to win the final sprint in order to pass Chris Froome for the sprint jersey. It's not going to be enough either way. We need 27 points to pass him, and that means we would need to get the intermediate sprint as well, and then win the final sprint. So it's out of the question. It's just about surviving today. I will see you when the sprint is about to happen. It happened, we fell, but we are fine. We lose a little bit of time, but we're gonna find the peloton quite easily, I hope. We need to up our effort so that we make sure that we follow these people that are chasing hard. This is more difficult than I thought it would be. Any second now, we are back. Good job, everyone. Valverde with a +5 day, did a lot of work there. Those who have been, oh, we are actually close to the goal line. What the hell is going on? We need to move up. Those who have been paying attention will know that Michael Matthews is 4 points behind us in the sprint jersey competition. He is very likely to pass us, as he is, I didn't check the favorites for the stage, but he should be up there. Let's go down to 85 effort, but continue to push forward here. As we get closer to the front of the pack, the breakaway is no longer alive. Use energy gel. We're gonna quickly have a look here at the that's the wrong one. A lot of people had to withdraw in this event, in this Vuelta. A tough competition for a lot of people. We are actually up in front now. With let's see if we can continue to do that until we start the sprint. We are first out in the sprint, but it's not going to last. We don't have enough energy to make it to the goal line. Since there is a little bit of an uphill, we are not going to make it. Everyone is passing us. Where is Michael Matthews? We need to be ahead of Michael Matthews here. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! 11th place. And Michael Matthews is not in the sprint. Thank you very much. I didn't think we would be able to do it. Not before we started the tour. I thought we would be too weak to compete with the top people. And after about half of the Vuelta, it started to look like we wouldn't be able to do it either. But then something changed. We improved quite a lot, and then the fitness peak came, and that helped propel us to not quite the top, but second place, and also a stage victory. So that is amazing. Second place in our first Grand Tour. And we also get second place in every other jersey except the youth jersey, which we win. Finished our first Grand Tour, 60 points for that. We didn't get anything for being on the podium. That was mean. 66 points from the team. Still far away from a level up. Oof. The Vuelta is over. That was amazing. 3 races left to go in the season. That will be the final episode of the season. It's Milano, Torino, Il Lombardia and Japan Cup. Of course, Il Lombardia will be the main event in that episode. Let's have a look at the standings. For the World Tour, we are in 5th place. Chris Froome, Tom Dumoulin, Geraint Thomas, and Peter Sagan, or Sagan, however you want to say it. Our team is in 9th place. Pretty good job. Let's see, Super Prestige. We are in 2nd place for Super Prestige. That is a massive surprise. Now we know we can do this. We can compete. We should set new goals for the next season. But I guess we're gonna wait a little bit with that. So we're gonna rest a week. Let's look at the training page. We're gonna rest a week, then train hard until the races have been ridden, and then we're gonna go into the break of the season. It's been a long season. We have been riding a lot. Let's have a look. Can we see season of victories? 14. That's pretty good. Days ridden should be found somewhere, but I can't find it now. I guess it doesn't really matter. We can look at the team. We see that Valverde will stay, Landa, Quintana will stay, Rolands will leave, Formolo will stay, Pozzovivo will leave, Amador, Oliveira, Betancourt, Isaguirre, Barbero, a lot of people will stay. And then we will get a few new people in as well. Rohan Dennis and Tao Gegenhardt are people we know we will get. Oof, amazing season so far. Can we get anything from the last episode as well? The final 3 races. You will find that up in the next episode. Until then, I am Kille Kaudevine. Thank you all for watching.